Time now for your forewarned weather with Thomas Keyboy.
Good Thursday morning, Utah, or also happy Friday Eve. The time is currently 5:45, and if you're waking up across the Beehive State, you're going to notice calmer conditions compared to what we saw yesterday. With that being said, though, it is not completely calm. We're still looking at a few spotty showers, generally in the high terrain. So if you're going to be heading off to work or school, for the most part, our road conditions are looking better, but they're still running slippery and slick in some spots. We still got a little bit of snow even in the Wasatch back, while we are also tracking just some light snow generally in the Wasatch Mountains. We still do have the winter storm warnings in place for the Wasatch Mountains until 11 o'clock this morning, while the winter weather advisory for the western Uintas and the Wasatch Plateau also continues through 11 o'clock. We still could see on the magnitude of 3 to 6 inches of additional accumulation within the winter storm warning, while we could still see an additional 2 to 5 inches within the advisory. By no means a guarantee, but that potential does exist as we have that northwesterly flow and still some lingering moisture in place. Also, we'll see some gusty winds on the ridgeline, which could be in excess of 50 miles per hour, and winter driving conditions are expected to persist at least through the duration of the watch with the advisories and the warnings. Here's the current view from Park City Mountain, where there's still a little bit of light snow falling from the sky, and of course we'll take all the snow that we can get up in our mountains. Meanwhile, as we make our way down to the southern portion of the state, this is the view from Red Cliffs Lodge in Moab. A quiet start to the morning after seeing a little bit of snow at Red Cliffs Lodge in Moab yesterday morning with that initial swath of moisture that moved through. And I'm looking forward to the sunrise because that should be really pretty. Still seeing some of that residual snow on the Red Rock there. Now your out the door forecast on the Wasatch Front, mostly cloudy skies to start things off, and then looking at partly cloudy skies this afternoon. Also, don't be surprised if you see a little bit of haze because we will ultimately see calmer conditions. But this afternoon will bring temperatures in the upper 30s and low 40s along the Wasatch Front, which is about 5 degrees above where we should be for this time of year. And today is the first day of the Sundance Film Festival in Park City. And as we saw with the camera there will be at least that slight potential for some snow showers early this morning, even down in Park City. But that chance goes down as we go from this morning into the afternoon. Generally partly cloudy skies from the afternoon to this evening. Going to be chilly, but you would expect that in January in Park City. I think as a whole, the first day when it comes to the weather for the Sundance Film Festival in Park City looking pretty good. Your regional forecast will see daytime highs across the Beehive State generally in the 30s and 40s, and that includes northern, central, and most of southern Utah. However, there will be a few spots down south that see daytime highs in the 50s. We'll go ahead and zoom things in here for a better perspective. This shows you your daytime high today and your overnight low tonight. Low 40s generally along the Wasatch Front as Park City gets to 35 degrees, as Heber could actually see a daytime high of 40. In central Utah, a good mix of 30s and 40s here. Then down in southern Utah, maybe just 40s and 50s as St. George gets to 58, 53 in Kanab, and 53 degrees down in Lake Powell under mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies in the southernmost portion of the state. Let's go ahead and begin the Futurecast. I'll start this at 1 o'clock this afternoon, and the chance of any snow even in the high country quickly coming to an end as we move into the afternoon. Calmer conditions as we go through this afternoon, through tonight, and through most of Friday. On Friday, though, we will start to notice some moisture starting to increase from the southwest. There will be at least a chance for a few spotty showers over in northeast Nevada. But as we go from Friday night into Saturday, the wet weather potential will start to increase across the northern half of the state, and we could be looking at scattered showers across northern Utah with wet weather potential starting to pick up down south. However, given the temperatures that they're going to mainly be in the low to mid 40s along the Wasatch Front through the weekend, we could be exclusively talking about valley rain and mountain snow. Another tricky forecast coming our way as we move into this weekend, but the chance of wet weather does look like it will increase across the state, and that will also be the case down in St. George. So through the end of the work week, partly cloudy skies, daytime high upper 50 to around 60 degrees. Should be pretty nice down in St. George to round out the work week. Then we introduce a slight chance on Saturday. Then we'll be looking at the chance of scattered showers Sunday, Monday with isolated activity on Tuesday with daytime highs dialing back just a little bit, low to mid 50s. Then along the Wasatch Front, just that slight chance early with that best chance in the high terrain. Otherwise, partly to mostly cloudy, low 40s the next couple of days. Overnight lows near or just below freezing. Then we bring in that potential for mainly valley rain and mountain snow Saturday through this weekend and potentially into early next week as daytime highs hold steady, low to mid 40s with overnight lows in the low to mid 30s.